Morning, Liam Richard here from Crossaxle. We're off to a mini car show, so let's have a look around.
Down at the bottom of the car park, we've got a BMW M3 here, just sitting in empty field. But looks amazing. I love the stance on these cars, the wide wheels, the aggressive nature. Why don't they make the M3s in 3 doors anymore? I don't understand.
I didn't see it coming until it was over. Can we go back to what it was before? Like the bad things never came to us. I want to make it all go away. All like time.
Behind me is a GT6. I had a Spitfire when I was in my late teens, early 20s, and always hankered after the GT6 engine. There's two here. That's a real throwback to my car youth.
So it's not every day that you see a Ferrari 488, but this one is absolutely beautiful in black. Look at the size of the wheels, absolutely stunning.
Richard's still talking to a man with a BMW, so he might be alright. He gets a bit excited about some of these things. But the show's pretty damn cool. I mean, there's all sorts of cars here. See, there he is, down there, chatting away. Not a bad thing. Always good to make contact, and we've already made a few of them.
Can we go back to what it was before? Like the bad.
So what did you think to Gearheads at the ground?
Gearheads at the ground. I thought that was quite good fun. You know, it was, I hadn't anticipated quite how many people would be there.
Yeah.
There must have been 200 to 300 cars on display. And yeah, there was everything from old Ford Orions, Mark 4 Orions, Mark 3 Escort Turbo and Nova, right through to, you know, full on 388 Ferraris. Yeah, I mean there was
McLaren 720s.
Oh, and the McLaren 720. Yeah, there was two Ferraris, weren't there? There was the blue one and the black one.
Was the blue one a 488 or 458?
I think it was 458,
right.
but I could be wrong. Yeah. It wouldn't be the first time and it won't be the last. But no, I was impressed. It was a nice day and everyone was all happy. Typical petrol heads, they're all more than happy to tell you about their car and everything else. So
that was actually a good part of it, talking to some of the owners and how enthusiastic they get.
That's it, you know, and this is what I was talking to a customer of mine the other week about, and I said, you know, if someone's a true petrol head, then they're nearly all more than happy to tell you everything they know about that car and talk about other cars, and they will talk about cars non-stop.
So that feature that I was saying about featuring people's rights,
I think, well, talking to people there today, I think it's definitely something that people are going to appreciate.
Yeah. So I think we can approach it as an editorial, magazine editorial. So we take some photos, we have a bit of an interview, and do like a mini feature.
Yeah, I think that's spot on, because we can then use it on the website from a photographic point of view, and also we can get the video out of it, so you can go on YouTube, obviously photos on Instagram, and then we're covering all bases, and that they're getting that car featured in a video, and I mean that Skyline that Simon had, the sort of import that was the unicorn, it was untouched. I mean, that was, I've never seen one that completely unmolested.
What was it, an R33?
R33, so it's a slightly later one and a pre-Fast and Furious one, but still a nice car. And as he said, he bought that one because it's got the four-wheel drive's active and more intelligent than the R32. Yeah. And the interiors have been nicer, which at the end of the day, that's where you spend the majority of your time in the car.
I did like that M4 though.
Oh, that was nice.
That
I did see you
M4
dribbling rather a lot.
apparently it was the only BM in that colour.
Oh right. That might be why the three letters at the end of the license plate look familiar, and if the colour is that unusual, then that's why it was clicking in my head. So I must have seen it around either Lincolnshire or Nottinghamshire, I would say.
But for I don't know, kind of like what the show was. It was more of a meetup of fans rather than an actual car show.
Yeah, it was more of, I think, a coffee and car type thing.
Yeah.
That you mentioned. I think it was loads. Yeah, there were people like us that didn't have cars invested in the display, but I think there was ample. Most of the people there were other car owners, which there's nothing wrong with that, because it's great. It's a community that's probably worth us at Crossaxle sort of dealing with more, getting involved with more.
Definitely.
Because that'd be our core viewers and followers and things like that.
Yeah.
As you say, everyone was coming up to you saying, "So where are these photos going to be? Where's this video going?"
Yeah.
So.
No, I think we need to check out Facebook and some of the events and get some of the ground level expertise with some of these people on where they can meet.
Yeah, I think that's it. Just getting in touch with events.
Yeah, because for something that costs £2 that you can go to, you can see precious metal like 418. I've never actually seen it in real life. Where else would you see that for £2? And
nowhere really.
Okay, yeah, you can go to London and you can see a lot of the car spotters and whatever, but something like that where you've got them all together, you can just walk around the field. Fantastic.
I think
great.
Yeah, brilliant day. So we should definitely have to keep an eye out and go to the next one.
Yeah, definitely.
And also, we were there when it started. Most of the car owners were there from when it started. They sort of, for the first hour or so, they were pooling it. Yeah. Then everyone's there, so you've got a couple of hours, and then everyone goes home. So it's not even a full day thing. It's local enough that we can pop to.
It was great to chat to them, get to know the actual car and talk to what they have done and what they're planning to do, and that was great. Because I haven't got the knowledge to know what each model variant is and why this one was so special or whatever. That is actually great because I've learned a lot today as well.
Yeah,
which has been fantastic. And that guy with the M4 to actually say, "Do you want me to open the door and talk to me about it?" Like that was fantastic. I was trying to take a picture through the window and the reflections was a nightmare.
Polarizer.
Yeah, but that was fantastic. The fact that the guys obviously got flash cars, but he was down to earth, willing to talk to us and to tell us about why he bought it and living with it for a year. I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah,
so that again is fantastic because if someone just buys it and uses it as a weekend toy, it's a bit different to someone who lives with it for a longer term.
Yes, no, I'm completely with you there because if you only use it as a weekend toy, you might only clock up 2,000 miles a year, and you're not. I don't think I understand weekend toys if you've got something really special type thing, but I think something like that you need to drive it daily or more frequently to appreciate what it is,
the true value of the car.
And
he was saying the fact that it's an everyday car, like because it's a 3 Series, you've got a boot, you've got rear seats, but then you've also got the power of the twin turbo, so you can have a play, you can have your jollies at the weekend. It's a perfect package. A bit like the Porsche, it's an everyday car where you can have the supercar, balls out, fun at the weekend, or going home on a commute. But then you can do your commute and you can do it civilised and comfortable, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, the thing I liked about Porsches, and I don't know if it still applies actually, they used to take a lot less maintenance, and the more upper end supercars, the Ferraris and Lambos and Maseratis and things. They were just a bit more bulletproof, so you could use it daily and not spend thousands of pounds every month on just general servicing.
Yeah. Fantastic. No, I've thoroughly enjoyed today. Great day.
Excellent.